Paul Merson insists the Three Lions have a chance to win Euro 2024 led by Harry Kane and Bukayo Saka, saying England should be careful what they wish for when questioning Gareth Southgate's future. Defeating Ukraine 2-0 Wembley Group C in Euro 2024 qualifiers, England bolstered their 2-1 win against Italy Naples last Thursday. It's been an excellent week for Southgate, and speaking in his weekly column on Sky Sports, Merson thinks England will be one of the firm favourites to lift the trophy in Germany next year. After their performances last week, Magician also praised Kane and Saka, whom he described as the actors of big event. Read Merson's thoughts in full. England is a major threat under Southgate. Merson thinks England will be one of the favourites to win Euro 2024. It was a great few days for England. They beat two toughest teams they'll face in the group, and these wins will go a long way towards completing group already and securing Euro 2024 qualification. England is a big threat. I don't understand why people keep saying this could be for Gareth Southgate. I never thought in my life that we would win a tournament. Now, I expect us to win every tournament we go to, so Southgate is doing one thing right. You should really be careful what you wish for. These players love Gareth, and you can see they do. There is a great team spirit at the camp and the players enjoy being there. Jude Bellingham is getting better every week. He was a young kid playing in his first tournament at the World Cup, but you wonder how good he will be in the next few tournaments. Be careful, that's all I'm going to say. If you start listening to people and get rid of Gareth with a new manager that sounds like Fabio Capello. When Capello was England manager and got tomato sauce from the players, I didn't hear too many people saying lyrical words about him. In England camp you can see harmony between players and coach. I don't get it when people say this might be Southgate's last tournament. We are returning to the Euro, and we have a chance to win the tournament. We had World Cup, every chance to win the last Euros, and before that we had World Cup. Before that we had no chance. We were also knocked out by Iceland. A new manager is not guaranteed. Players may not like potential new managers. Saka is a great moment player. Bukayo Saka celebrates England's second goal against Ukraine. Bukayo Saka was phenomenal against Ukraine. Vitalii gave Mykolenko an angry afternoon at Wembley. Saka is a great moment player and produces in critical moments of big football matches. Not the lower league hat-trick or the 7th goal in a 7-0 win. He gets the first goal, draw or win at Arsenal. He assists in critical moments. He's a big opportunist, and there aren't many of them around. There are players who will do a lot in games, but they will not be in the most important part of game. But Saka does this on a weekly basis. For more accessible video player, please use the Chrome browser. Aaron McLean describes the moment Bukayo Saka scored a stunner and gave England 2-0 lead against Ukraine. At Wembley, Saka can go as far as he wants in the game. For a more accessible video player, please use the Chrome browser. England boss Gareth Southgate praised Bukayo Saka for his player of the match performance in their 2-0 win over Ukraine. He coached Arsenal with goals and assists throughout the season. I can't speak highly enough about the lad. It has evolved immensely, and I don't mean it's evolved as it's now surpassing 4 or 5 players, but this is its final product. He's only 21, so there's a lot to come from him. He won't be playing his best football until he's 26, 27, or 28. For a more accessible video player, please use the Chrome browser. Watch our pick of Arsenal's Bukayo Saka's best goals and assists so far this Premier League season. The problem we'll find is that he will find things more difficult at some stages due to the position plays. The more recognizable it becomes, the more teams will put it on the radar. Teams will try to prevent the ball from reaching it, and at the same time double it up very quickly. He will have change his game again to combat it, but he has the temperament deal with it. But he just loves football. All he wants is to play football, and he plays the game with a smile on his face. He has all the materials to go as far as he wants in the game. Top-notch Kane outstanding. Harry Kane lifts the golden boot presented to him for being England's all-time top scorer. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Harry Kane is the best in the world. It's a versatile game, and with its style of play, it could easily play up to 35, and be just as good now. His game isn't about speed or power. He's an incredible finisher. He can drop game from the number 10 position, dictate game, and see player pass. It has a versatile package. He's such good finisher that you're shocked when he misses a chance against Ukraine with left-footed volley attempt. I was sitting on the couch and was stunned when this luck went begging. For a more accessible video player, please use the Chrome browser. Harry Kane scores his 55th goal for his country, giving England a 1-0 lead against Ukraine in the European qualifiers for his target. He's a bit lucky to finish on this occasion, but in build, he initiates the move and connects before entering box. I don't think people realize how hard and low he hits the ball. It is very rare for goalkeeper to hit the ball in chest, and he will simply parry. It wastes almost nothing. Despite all their problems, Tottenham has a chance to enter the top 4 thanks to Kane. He's just extraordinary. There is absolutely no other way to look at it. Can Kane reach 100 international goals? For a more accessible video player, please use the Chrome browser. Gareth Southgate says it's a historic moment for extraordinary Harry Kane after England captain becomes his country's record goalscorer. I do not think so. Considering her age, it will be difficult. It will be a great request for him to get another 45 goals on the other side of 30. What's in his favor right now is that he has no threats. No one even comes close to pushing him for his place in England, starting with 11. With so many goalkeepers around the world like Ray Clements, Peter Shilton, David Seaman and Chris Woods, we've seen quite a bit of that with the covers open a bit. This is not happening with Kane. If he can maintain his form, he will play in all England matches. But reaching 100 goals for England. When reach a certain age, you will only be used in football at certain times and will rest here and there. But I can see him scoring 70 or 80 goals, and that will break the record. There are goals to be achieved, especially given how dominant we are right now. We went to Italy, where we rarely win, and comfortably left Ukraine, the third best team in our group. If he can score 80 goals, that would be an extraordinary achievement, especially considering the greats who had played for England before him. A leader who left a mark in England, Harry Kane celebrates after England took a 1-0 lead at Wembley on Sunday. Kane doesn't lead by walking around shouting at everyone. He is a leader who is taken as an example by what he does and does on the field. He is another player on the England side who loves moments and scores big goals in football matches at key moments. Every young boy, every aspiring football player should look at this man. He went on loan 3 or 4 times as a young player and hasn't ripped it off at any of Millwall, Leicester or Norwich. It was average at best. If you talk to any of the fans of these clubs, I don't think many of them saw him achieve what he did in the game. This tells you everything you need to know about his mentality. There would be few players who would be affected by bad credit spells. However, he did not let this affect him a little. To do what he did, you could make a movie about him, to be honest.